Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So with the new patch that we had into the game a few days ago, we now have a new commander. So with patch 2.9.4.6, the new commander that was added was the three-eyed raven. Honestly, I thought it was going to be Bran, to be exact, and I honestly thought that it's going to be a replacement to Night King. So in the end, it wasn't. So we have the three-eyed raven commander. I'm actually glad it's not a replacement of Night King, which would likely make a huge difference in the game. But the three-eyed raven is going to be the first SS commander that we're going to have into the game that is going to be focused entirely on passive attributes for your armies and for your losses. Let's say like that to start with. So his stats are going to be global defense, global attack and total foresight. The total defense is going to give you a 20% increased defense for your entire army, while the global attack is going to give you 20% total attack. I think it's going to be total attack and not a percentage increase in the damage dealt, as the last skill of his of this commander is going to be the total foresight, which is going to increase the damage, reduce the damage taken for the entire army by 5%. So as you're going to see on all these three skills, you're going to see that it says immediate effect. That means that you are not needed to bring the commander into the battle. Just being in your castle or in general in your inventory is going to give you those bonus stats. Of course, treat those stats with a bit like it's going to be a little bit different, of course, if you 4-star him, since I assume at 3 stars he's going to get the enhanced specialization perk, where it's going to increase his overall stats by 1.6 times, meaning his overall stats for the defense and the attack is going to be 32% and 32% for attack and defense, and the reduced damage taken is going to be up to 8%, which of course here and there it's going to stack eventually, and it's going to bring an overall upgrade to your lineups, especially since he's a passive commander. For his awakening, again here we have a passive awakening skill. We have seen those in the future, those are not new. But for this three-eyed raven commander, it's going to be regardless of whatever. Whenever the three-eyed raven goes to the battlefield, he will rewrite the fate of our soldiers. That means that at the end of any war of our army, 10% is going to are going to be decreased from the wounded soldiers, are going to be resurrected immediately, and 10% of the soldiers who enter the hospital will also return to the barracks unscathed. That means in reality that if you're going to lose, for example, 1 million troops from battle, and let's say 50% of them go to the hospital, 50% die immediately, this commander is going to save you 50,000 troops immediately just from dying. That means you're going to have 450k dead, and then from the 500 that are going to go to the hospital, only 90% are going to be needed to be healed, since 10% of them are going to be returned to the barracks immediately. Overall, his skill doesn't seem incredible, but if you unlock him early, of course, this is going to save you a ton of troops, and I assume that while he's saying any war of our army, that could be AC as well, so 10% healing in general for AC additional is going to be pretty good. Also for events like CCS, where the high casualty ratio is going to play a bit of a role in the overall losses, it seems like he's going to be a great fit for your passive saving skills. Let's say it like that. So overall, I'm not going to say that he's incredible. I didn't want him to be incredible for the time. I honestly thought that we might have another bow commander, that he would give something to the bow formation. Right now, after Missandei, we didn't really have, again, it really didn't help to have a really strong bowman formation except for All Out War. The bows on All Out War are actually pretty good right now. So overall, that's the Three-Eyed Raven. As I said, a passive commander, which if you get him quite early, the losses that you're going to save, especially if you're fighting, is going to accumulate over time. So the earlier you get him, you're going to save a lot of speed ups and a lot of resources, especially if we're talking about healing tier 3, tier 5 troops, which they're always more expensive. His passive stats, the defense is pretty much useless, the attack is quite good, and the flat damage reduction of 8% when awakened is going to bring more tankiness into the overall formations. So we will see in the future when he is available if he is going to be as good as it seems. But overall, from the recent commanders that we had in the game, I think he's not that great. Anyway, yet again another talk about a new commander. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one.
And always hesitating, kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire, set my heart afire.